All right, I'm live and I am back here again. So I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to come back into here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to text one of you guys that I actually might have on here. Yeah, video. Okay, Ian, can you let everybody know that I'm back here so that they can get back in? So I did go ahead. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. I do apologize for that here slight delay, more than slight delay. It normally goes faster than that. So I did open up the these here, and they do have kind of like, this is pretty much simplistic, but I do love these retro media discs. These are super cool. And this looks like a cheesy monster movie. I think Dark Universe is kind of one that I can actually kind of do with a thanks a lot with the one that James got me actually. Actually, I did do Laserdiscs. Ian, did you? Oh, you didn't see the Laserdiscs. I did like 16 Laserdiscs. Tell you what, I'll go over them again at the closer to the end of the video. So stay around, and I'll be showing Laserdiscs again. This is the weirdest. It almost seems like, but I know it's retro media. But only retro media would do this. Look at this. There's no name on it. It's just a picture. Just a picture, because Fred Olin Ray. Because Fred Olin Ray. That's the best way to put it. You know, I got one other DVD, but it's a big one for me. And I'm going to show you that one right now, and I'm actually really stoked to get this one. If you follow Indicator, then some of the stuff that Indicator's put out has been stuff that was put out by well, this is called the Collector's Choice. So there's a Samuel Fuller set that came out. Are there two streams active? If there are, I'm sorry. This is the stream to be in, the continues one, Cedric. So if there's anybody else in the other one, then tell them hop on over. But yeah, I had to pick this up. I'm a huge fan, and Powell and Pressburger, a great dynamic duo, directing wise, and Michael Powell was incredible. So I found a Collector's Choice. These things are really hard to find. Welcome back, Scouter. And I've got the Samuel Fuller one. I've got the Rita Hayworth one. I got a few Funko Pops. I'll show you in one of my videos. I'll actually do an overview of them. $25 for the trilogy of Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen. On DVD? I don't know if I pay that much on DVD. Maybe Blu-ray. But then again, they're okay. They're fun. Well, at least the first one is. I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember the second one, and I think the third one had Martin Short. I think, but I don't remember them very well. But I wouldn't pay $25 for a 3-pack. Usually that's something you find at Walmart. So this is the Michael Powell, Films of Michael Powell set. It's a 2-disc set, and it has A Matter of Life and Death, which is a fantastic David Niven film. But the one I really wanted this for is Age of Consent. And Age of Consent is an early one by Helen Mirren. And if you ever want to see a young Helen Mirren naked, Helen Mirren's naked in a lot of films. That was kind of her thing. She's like Jenny Agutter that way. If you're older, you know exactly the Jenny Agutter reference and what that means, especially if you're from the UK. So this is a very young Helen Mirren here, by the way. And as you can see, she was like really, she still is really, an attractive woman, but wow. So this is a movie she did with James Mason. Yeah, thank you. So with James Mason, and in it, like she's young, and like he paints. He's a painter, and he paints like her. He paints her nude a lot in the film. So there is like a ton of of nudity in that film. So this is and they do one on each side. So this is A Matter of Life and Death with David Niven. And this is another picture of her, and she was just, stunning. Just right here. And as you can see, this is like the You got any phase? So the Matter of Life and Death pretty much just has like director Martin Scorsese talking about it, and it's got a commentary by historian Ian Christie, Love Pigtail, and she was young there too, actually. Then the second one, there's director Martin Scorsese on Age of Consent, commentary with historian Kent Jones, Making of Age of Consent, Helen Mirren, a conversation with Cora, Down Under with Ron and Valerie Taylor. I think that this Age of Consent was done in Australia, if I'm not incorrect. Definitely a really, really good one. Actually, Indicator is putting out Age of Consent now on Blu-ray. I will probably definitely upgrade to that one as well, but I think the features are the same, actually, because they did a lot of that stuff with... this is my third collector's choice, and if I find them again, I definitely am going to pick them up. So next up are the 4Ks. I'm going to leave the Blu-rays for last because I'm actually kind of excited about them, and they're from a specific company, one that I've just started collecting. Oh yeah, definitely is high, man. Even for like Disney stuff. I mean, like nowadays you can buy, like back in the day, Disney used to charge premium prices, even for VHS and stuff like that. But stuff like the Santa Claus, I mean, I can understand like some of the Aristocats and stuff like that, and even those are going for like 15, 20 bucks type of thing on on DVD. But live action, not so much. So now, unless it's the older stuff, and even that, when you can buy like a 4 or 5 pack of Kurt Russell films, Disney films for like 10 bucks, nah, three movies isn't great. Yeah, but the Incredibles maybe 35 on Amazon right now, but you can actually buy it for cheaper. But Disney does know. Disney's like, oh, big Disney news, by the way. Hey, Film Schlock. How's it going? The Disney, which bought the majority share in Hulu, as everybody here knows, has decided that Disney Plus, their streaming service, is not going to cancel Hulu. They're not going to kind of put them all together, right? But what they're going to do is going to use like the Disney for the Disney stuff, and they're going to actually pump more money into Hulu, and they are going to take the Hulu franchise, and the Hulu company, which has only been United States exclusive, and they're going to try and launch it kind of worldwide. They're going to put it out in other countries. So you might have Hulu in Canada and the UK, and for somebody that had to like jump through hoops to get Hulu, it was really worth getting. And it, for me, I canceled my cable when I had Hulu. Completely. It was incredible. Me too, Ian. Like Hulu here in Canada would be amazing, especially if you keep it under the format that they're doing under right now. Australia, that's another place that I can get it. So I grabbed a couple 4Ks. So there's going to be kind of a. So I grabbed this one here, The Punisher, with Thomas Jane. I really like the Punisher films. I was a big fan of this one. Some people didn't like it that much. The Ultimate Punisher, I guess, is the Netflix one there. But I think this was a damn good job of doing it, and let's just say it was better than Dolph Lundgren. I want it now too, Ian. Yeah, they're still pulling everything from there. Actually, they're pulling things like they're really going up against it. Hey, Ben Spinrivers, welcome. Oh, somebody mentioned Roku and Fire Stick. I actually bought Fire Stick for my dad for Christmas this year. He's going to get like an Amazon Fire tablet, and I just convinced him to get Amazon Prime. Interesting, because the Amazon Prime is better than for me than Netflix, because I watched a lot of these cheesy movies, right? So if you look at the stuff that Amazon has, there's more horror, there's more exploitation, more stuff like that. Yeah, lots I've seen Vinegar Syndrome, like companies like that. That comes on Amazon Prime. Is the Apple TV? I've got an Apple TV. See, I haven't limited myself to either one. I have an Apple TV. I've got an Amazon Fire Stick. So I got a couple of them. But of course, physical media is definitely the way to go for me. But it's always nice to have something there if I'm traveling or something like that. So this is the 4K. Let's open it up and check it out. Okay, cool. So it's got. Oh, this is different. Okay. Oh, you see September Channel Dornstar? I'm sorry I missed that. Can you put that up there again, if you don't mind? So there is the 4K of The Punisher on here. And the second disc is actually... Vinegar Syndrome used to have a streaming service called Exploitation.tv, which they used to fund some of their early early restorations that they did. They ran it for a while and it did okay. It didn't do great. I actually had it for a while. I was in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that. Is he okay? Like, is it serious? Damn. Well, if anybody knows, like Dornstar, Dawnstar, I haven't like spoke to him in a while. Not from any reason other than the fact I haven't been able to. But I'm definitely sending my best wishes if anybody talks to him, because I hope that he's getting that he gets better and he gets better soon. But this is weird. Keep me up to date, guys. It's always sad when somebody in the YouTube community. Yeah, did you notice? Did you? So this is Punisher and Punisher Warzone, double feature disc. He's had a major stroke. This? No, this is brand new from Best Buy. No, this wasn't something that was open and like something different was put in. This is kind of the way it was. But let's hope that this channel Dawnstar gets better quickly. Obviously, something like a major stroke can take a long road like for recovery, and we'll everybody here in the movie club will wish him the best and hope that he gets better soon and that he has like a lot of like family and support around him to help him like what's going to be a trying time. I don't know if he's been sick for a while, but I think he's just been like not has been doing stuff for a while. Yeah, hopefully it is just temporary. So the other one I picked up, by the way, was on 4K. But yeah, Sammy, thanks for letting us know, because that is definitely something that I don't know what to say really. And this is the second 4K that I picked up, and I'm kind of wondering now. No, okay, so this one has the Blu-ray and the UK and the 4K, and that's the 4K of Punisher Warzone. The Blu-ray of Punisher Warzone. So where's the other one? Had a double feature of the Punisher and the Punisher Warzone. This one actually has the film on its own Blu-ray disc. What's neat is that all the features from the original release, like, and the DVD release, so this one here, like, because there was some features when this came out on Blu-ray, there's some features that were missing. Oh, no, not all actually. Some new movies. So basically, there were features that were missing on the Blu-ray disc when it came out that weren't on the DVD. So this one consolidates all those. Roger does a great person, and he's a really great guy. I've actually I spoke to him a few times. We ended up on a few streams together as well. So I hope nothing but the best for Roger when it comes to obviously when it comes to the recovery. So next up is an MVD Rewind release. James actually got me into these when he got me like the Swamp Thing, and he got me a couple MVDs there actually. So I picked up Angel Town, Oliver Grunner, and I'm a big fan of Oliver Grunner. Actually, he's the guy that did the Nemesis film. So if you see the Vestron Nemesis one that's coming out, this is the guy that's actually in those. He was a kickboxer, like a world class kickboxer too. Like he won like a lot of like kind of awards, tournaments, stuff like that. I didn't get the Critters box set actually. I'm hoping to get it after Christmas, Ben. I've gotten so much stuff, and my better half got me a bunch of stuff for Christmas, which I don't even know what it is. But I'm actually kind of stoked just to see what I got. So I'll be John Flickster. Is he kind of a buff guy? Like Okay, yeah, I have seen John Fletcher before. I find him kind of fun and kind of funny. He did some videos with another guy, another famous kind of like, I guess kind of famous like movie critic YouTuber. I didn't like their take on Halloween, like they kind of dissed it a bit. But I know who you're talking about. I have watched a few of his videos for sure. Guy's huge. Guy is huge, and he likes flexing, man. And then, damn right, he should too, because when you work that hard to get like that, that takes work, man. Chris Stuckman, that's who it is. But I didn't like their take on Halloween. That's still cool. So this one has like audio commentary from the director and producer Eric Carson. We got new 2018 interview, runs 43 minutes long. A new 2018 interview with the star Frank Aragon runs 30 minutes long. A new interview with the cinematographer runs 22 minutes long. I love the fact that they tell you how long some of these interviews are. A new an archival making a featurette, archival interviews, an archival interview with the star. Hey Stephanie, I got a bunch of like laser discs, but what I'm looking at right now is Angel Town. I'm so stupidly excited to watch this silly movie. So MVD, I take it to show you guys because I love the fact that they do this. I'm a sucker for this. I had like a couple, I'll be honest, Steph, I had House on Haunted Hill up in my hands and I literally put it down this time just to grab a couple MVDs, but I will be getting House on Haunted Hill in the near future based solely on your recommendation, by the way. So this is the poster for Angel Town. And something just like suckered me in. Yeah, it's hard getting that at a good price, isn't it? Now, Scream Factory is getting stupidly expensive, man. I guess collecting is getting more expensive too. Like for, I actually signed up to a new podcast that Stephanie actually is doing a video for. Doing a podcast for. I literally saw it on her Twitter, so I'm going to mention it. And I don't know why I didn't have it up there already. Episodes, download episodes. Here. So Scream Addicts has The Fly with Stephanie Crawford. So haven't had a chance to watch it yet, listen to it yet, but I downloaded it. So you're getting me into other podcasts as well. Hey Sophie. Oh yeah, that's the Grindhouse Tampa video one, right? Yeah, that's it. Once it gets like bubbly. You notice I don't have bubbly right now. I wish I did. So I got like number 11 in the MVD rewind set, and with number 11, I was just about to pick up, and this is where it comes in, Steph. I was about to pick up the House on Haunted Hill. It was like $33, something like that. But I was like, okay, I can do it for now. I was going to go back and get one. And guys, tell me what this movie's like. The Force of Lost Souls, I think it's called. Unlimited Root Beer. Yes, they should, because I love A&W Root Beer. Actually, you, I consider you actually cool people. What am I drinking tonight? Fanta Grape. I haven't actually opened it yet. Because when I got down here, I just brushed my teeth. So I couldn't really open it right then. 50 minutes? I would love to go there, Brian. So I picked up this one here, Bright Lights Big City. I'm a huge fan of this movie. I'm guessing most people don't know what this is. Canopy, that sounds familiar. I'm actually in Nova Scotia right now. I used to live in Newfoundland, but I live in Nova Scotia. Grape is really, really good. If you liked orange, grape's the bomb, man. But if you've never seen this movie, and you know Michael J. Fox from maybe like Back to the Future or Family Ties, this is a much darker Michael J. Fox film. Yeah, actually, this literally, they just literally put this out on the shelf. This one and Art School Confidential. I didn't have enough to buy like the 3 of them, but I picked up these 2. I would like to pick up Art School Confidential because I do like that film. Lack of Coke. Fanta when there is no Coke. Reminds me of that scene from like that movie, you know, Pepsi when there is no Coke. MVD had a sale. Okay, I didn't get mine. Obviously, you can see I didn't get mine at sale prices. It was at Sunrise Records, and I have to say that Sunrise was amazing. The people over there are $11.99. That's awesome. The people on Sunrise are incredible. So definitely check them out. If you're ever in Halifax, the guys are super knowledgeable. They know me when I come in now. They used to have like this small, like little like corner, and it was a little tiny place. So basically, when I went in, the first time I went in there, I'm like, there's no, I can't see any like cool movies. The Hard Way's a good movie actually. But they had like a box of like movies, like just some Kinos and some Scream Factories and Arrows in the back, and they took them out for me. They were actually waiting till they moved into the bigger location to put more of it out. And they're doing this. They're putting out MVDs and Scream Factories and Arrow and stuff like that. Hey Brian, how's it going? Look what I got. Based on just on a trial basis to see like which of them sells, to see if people are actually going to be buying that stuff. So for me, I'm like, I went in there and I'm like, you know, I'm definitely going to be like, some of these here definitely cost me more than they would cost me to get online. But the one online wasn't working for me in Canada right now, and you get it too. I'm actually a really big fan of this film actually. And another thing is that they took the time to like get out and get some of this stuff, and I'm one of the guys that actually went into their store and asked them to bring this stuff in. So I'll pay the extra like $5 or $10 sometimes to just to get it. Like that's the thing. And if they are a bit pricey, sometimes I'll pay to get it just because, you know, they did work hard on getting this stuff in for me. So this one here, as what does this have? Commentary with author screenwriter Jay McInerney. Commentary with two commentaries. Cinematographer Gordon Willis. Jay McInerney's The Light Within, Big Bright Lights, Big City, Photo Gallery, and Original Theatrical Trailer. I guess this one doesn't have like the poster like the other one. Oh, it does have the poster. Just didn't like put it on there. So I love the white case for the Bright Lights, Big City. And for people that just came in recently, I'm actually will go over at the first of this video. Well, the first video I did, like I went through my laser discs that I picked up, and I picked up 16. So I will show you guys the laser disc that I picked up in a second, because I know some people will actually want to come in and see that. Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. I want to go to London next time. I'm going to check it out. Bright Lights, Big City poster right here. Great film. The sooner I watch this one, the better. Oh, they're doing a reboot. Do they really need a reboot? Oh, thank you, Rowdy. I actually appreciate that. So this is number 12. So I haven't got any MVD marquee ones, but thanks for letting me know that, because I really do like these posters. So that's like the way to get me in there. I definitely try to be honest with you. I'm not the person that, being the epileptic, I try to make sure that I do. Numbering just makes you want to get them. For people that came in late, I also picked up Slaughter's Big Ripoff, The Cremators. Who wants to bet this is a Vinegar Syndrome one in the future? Dark Universe. I love them. Leroy Green, welcome, dude. Yeah, I do love the fact that they're putting out some martial arts stuff. And if you just got here, Angel Town. Man, I was looking for this one. The Michael Powell double feature with A Matter of Life and Death and Age of Consent. I don't know if there's any. I'm trying to think of what I'm looking forward to seeing in the theaters. One more time to the beautiful Helen Mirren, who is on my Google Doc list for sure. I was at a record store like Taz Records. It's like it says basically this record store, and they had a little bit of movies, and I saw this here, and I had to pick this up. Yo, yep, it's Howard. How's it going? I haven't seen the new Suspiria yet. It hasn't gotten around here. I will see it as soon as I can. And of course, I got the Bohemian We Made It All Up Rhapsody. No, I haven't seen it yet, but I think that the Screen Rant's Bohemian Rhapsody movie pitch is hilarious, and everybody should watch it. Especially if you've gotten into Bohemian Rhapsody and you somehow thought that it was real, because it's most of it didn't. So, what's super cool about this here is that the first one, and I love this, by the way, I gotta show this again. Punisher, this is Punisher 4K, right? So the extra disc has a double feature of Punisher and Punisher Warzone on Blu-ray. So, okay. She is a very gorgeous lady, and she's held up very well. So, who wants to see Blu-ray? Who wants to see Laserdisc? So, for you guys that have been here for a while, this may actually kind of bore you a bit. You can talk. You guys got a conversation going. So, Jack's Back was probably my favorite Laserdisc that I picked up out of the 16 that I got. I'm a huge fan of James Spader. I'm a huge fan of like of the thriller suspense films. If you haven't checked this movie out, Scream Factory. I think Scream Factory, right? Put this out. Definitely check this one out. Is Billy Blanks in this? Next up is, let's find a way to do this. Kevin Costner in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I do need to get the Patrick Bergin one. That was there as well. I like the Patrick Bergin one better. I know I'm probably I'm the only person that likes the Patrick Bergin one better, but I do. Next up is the Unsinkable Molly Brown. Shitty case, but I kind of like it. New Robin Hood's fun. Have you seen New Robin Hood? It gets like such a horrible review, but I do like the actor. So this is the Laserdisc, by the way, for people that have never seen Laserdisc before. I do like the actor. One of the coolest ones I got right up there with Jack's Back, for me anyway. Did you really? Is Black Rain. I really like this movie. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but it's a Michael Douglas film that I really enjoy. A great cast. It's a Ridley Scott film. Is it really that bad? Now, worth it for Edwidge? Anything's worth for Edwidge. Edwidge Finch is definitely, she's on that list. She's on the Google Doc list. Grabbed Neverending Story Chapter 2, the next chapter, basically. And of course it has Box Office Bugs, which came out at that time. After that one for a while, I was super stoked to find it. My better half found it. We went back to the store. Your childhood. I love the Neverending Story. Next up is Ghost. It's that romantic one that a lot of guys watch with a lot of girls. Tell me more. Yes, she's on that list. She's on the Google Doc list. As you can see, this is like the big silver disc. Well, was there people that like the new Suspiria better than the original? I can't. I don't care how good it is. I'm a huge fan of Argento, so I'm gonna like the original. Next up this is a pretty bad movie, but it was cheap and it was on Laserdisc, and it is Wrongfully Accused. Yeah, I've watched a bit of Wasting Money actually. Directly didn't loving it. It's a good one for Halloween actually. I love this movie. I hate the way this case is done. When I get a movie, it's really bad. Have you seen some of the movies I got? I have Things. It's really, really bad. But I do recommend everybody watch that film, by the way. Things. Canadian film. 1989. Really, really bad. How to Marry a Millionaire. Beyond the Leslie Nielsen. And speaking of cheesy, Call the Conqueror. They could have went more hardcore with this film, especially where it's Call, right? Next up is one I like. There's kind of a comical story behind this thing. Oh, do I have a physical copy of Things? Yeah, I'll show you in a second. Waterworld. Some people don't like Waterworld. I actually really do like that film, and because my kid used to like it. This is Cutthroat's Nine. Cutthroat's Nine. Sorry, think a totally different film. Cutthroat Island. Things is actually from Severn's Intervision title and Intervision label. That's where you can find. Actually, when Severn had their sale, they probably had it there. I know they did actually because James Hazy picked it up. You want to like Waterworld? Give it a shot. Who played Call? Call was played by Kevin Sorbo, who played Hercules in the Hercules: The Legendary Journeys. I don't think it can top the Blade. I'll check it out. I think I've seen it, but I don't think it can top it. I think Kevin Costner was smart not to do the English accent actually, because a smart actor knows his limitations and works within them, rather than like trying to push in and sound silly. We've all seen that happen over and over again. I love this cover here. Now I don't think anything's ever going to top Things. Fistful of Dollars. I've got The Wild Bunch. This is the director's cut. Next up is Man from Snowy River. Don't you just love the way Laserdiscs are? They're so huge and big and fun. And someone wants to remake Things? Yeah, probably the director actually. The Usual Suspects. Got a lot of good Laserdisc watching to do. And one of my favorite movies, Dangerous Liaisons. Yeah, I am actually a really big fan of this film. I'm a much bigger fan of Cruel Intentions, to be totally honest with you. But my favorite is Jack's Back. Anyway, let me show you Things. I gotta just run over here for a second and grab it. It's not very far, and I shall be right back. Okay, Dangerous Liaisons is good. Cruel Intentions was incredible, and as I mentioned many times, there are some excellent Aussie flicks. This is not Things. I brought over Me and Johnny Barrows. Is Things worse than Telly Daphne's Revenge? Yes, yes it is. Deadly Daphne's Revenge is Shakespeare. Literal Shakespeare compared to Things. Let me show you the cover to Things. You think you're ready. You're not completely ready. How this one, that was America? Never got on Mystery Science Theater is utterly beyond me. This is Things. This is the star, one of the stars of Things. You can tell it's 1989 because of his mullet, the acid wash jeans. Oh, this is horrible. It is really hard. It was literally extremely hard to get through. Hey Brian, if we ever get through doing the Vinegar Syndrome one, if you ever want to talk about Things on a Just to This podcast, you know where to find me. Too much. No, actually it was about $5. I paid about $5 for it. Yes, it does have Amberlin, and you know what you always do when you're lucky enough to get like a porn star to act in your film. You don't have her do any nudity. You have her pretend to be a news person, and have her ad-lib all of her lines to a camera that's actually so much more better than the rest of anything that's in the film. Because that's what they do. That's their creative decision. Somewhere along the line, they said, you know what we should do with this movie? We should have a porn star, a famous porn star. Now, there's a nude scene in the film. You're probably not going to like it, but there's a nude scene in the film. Oh, and also we're not going to have her do any nudity. We're just going to have her like read in front of a camera. And so there's a scene in the movie where they make some sandwiches. So the guy goes out and brings in some sandwiches. What do you think are on sandwiches? Ham, peanut butter, jelly. Maybe it's Canadian. Maybe it's bologna, right? But a lot of people did actually. You're not the only person who thought they were sisters. But nope, bread, just bread. Their sandwiches are just literally slices of bread. That's the budget for this film. So basically, there's a scene where a guy comes in, walks into the house, takes off his jacket, puts it in the refrigerator. Why? I don't know. There's another scene where a guy's off camera and they say he spontaneously combusts, and we assume that he does, but he really doesn't. It's really, really bad. Yeah, do it. This is the test. You think The Room is the test, is the endurance test? You think Troll 2? No, that's nothing. You get your badge of honor for Z-grade movies when you watch Things. Brian, Stephanie, if you're both here, if you have not seen this movie, I challenge you to sit down and watch Things. Your brother's seen it twice? Your brother definitely has the badge of courage, the badge of honor. I challenge everybody to watch the movie Things. See, you've seen it? It is insane, isn't it? I watched it with my better half. Me and her watched it together, and she's like, "What the hell are we watching?" We just could not stop. But there were times when it was I literally felt like it was hypnotic, but it was painful. There was times when I'm like, "Please end," and there's like, "Please don't end." It was really weird. Yeah, I have seen Skyscraper. I've seen way too many bad movies. Oh yes, Miami Connection. But I love Miami Connection has a special charm all of its own, which this one does not share a lot. This is the most Canadian like movie you're ever going to imagine. Things is 85 minutes too long. That's what Things is. Look at this amazing scene, like pictures from the film on the back. You can tell it's Canadian because he's drinking beer. And there's testimonials from Tobe Hooper on this film. So I'm not sure if Brian watched the testimonials or not. But this is how the director of this movie did a testimonial. Tobe Hooper was at a convention. I'm not joking. Tobe Hooper was at a convention. And the director from Things came along, pretty much cornered him. Yeah, he's still alive. They're actually making a card game out of the Things movie. I'm not joking. They're making a card game out of this. So he cornered Tobe Hooper and showed him the trailer to Things. And he said, look at this, dude. This is, it was just a little movie made back in the day, but it's kind of become a cult classic now. It's kind of a cult hit. And Tobe Hooper's like, yeah, that's what more people need to do. Yeah, I know. Every country do things. They don't live in the... Oh, you got to check out the extras. It's so awkward. You got Tobe Hooper on here, like talking about things because basically he kind of makes them talk about things. And what are you going to say when the guy's got a camera in your face and you're showing him like your movie trailer? Of course you're going to say it's good. You're not going to say, "Wow, that looked like crap." Oh, see you later, Andy. Yeah, that's the. Tobe Hooper's missed. Tobe Hooper's one of the guys that we really wanted to meet. Tobe Hooper, George Romero. Unfortunately, guys that have unfortunately passed away that we'd had really been hoping to meet in like in conventions and that, but we never actually got to. But yeah, and look at just that is the brother. I've had this for I don't know how long, and this is the first time I noticed the brother in the background. See that guy there? If you're saying, man, I want to see that guy with his shirt off, what's wrong with you? And but you're gonna see it. You're gonna see him with his shirt off, and you're gonna pray and wish that you did not. Check it out. If you've never seen Things, really. Brian's seen it. Brian will back me up. Really worth seeing. Anyway, guys, I got up early. We came from Halifax here, where I went straight to work. And then after work, I came home. Came right down here. Hey, Daisy Duke. You catch me at the end. I do apologize. I wish I would have been here longer. Thank you so much for coming in. Ever play Left 4 Dead? Yes, I did play Left 4 Dead, and I did love the game. I don't know if I'll ever get top some of those guys. I'm actually, because I still collect like so many other things from like Blu-ray and Laserdisc, and I got a lot of stuff upstairs wrapped up, but I just so want to see it. I'm like a big kid. Like today when I was at work, thank you, I really appreciate that. It is horrible, man, but you got to see it. Trust me, you got to go see it. He wrapped all my presents, and I'm God, I'm such a kid. I just want to have all those presents. I want to have them right now. What's waiting for me that I'm going to be doing on, and I'll show you guys now, because I'm going up in a second. Oh, one of the things waiting for me is this KD shaker. By the way, you know what this is? It's like you can now buy at Costco the Kraft Dinner in like a thing. You can buy the Kraft Dinner powder. That's the thing now. And there you go. That's my VR set right there. The VR set, firewall set, and the Move. So there I go. Powdered bubbly. That's what I need. Maybe I gotta pick up some bubbly tomorrow, guys. So remind me about that. And if you never saw the shirt when I first came in here, it's worth checking out. This is the Let's Conjure Bloody Mary Hobbies and Games shirt. Oh yeah, I definitely had to get the PSVR. $249 was a steal of a deal. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight here in the movie library. I am Aaron. You guys are the movie club. You're all fantastic. And I will see you here next time in the movie library, because right now it is truly time for tea. Everybody out there, thank you so much for joining me today. And yeah, we do have Reese. You called Reese's there. Yeah, it's we do it fancy here. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a fantastic time. I'll see you guys next time here at the movie club. It really is tea time. Later, guys.